day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from, well, me here on this channel. If you haven't already read the title, today I'm bringing you a Slipknot tour review. On Thursday, the 16th of January, I saw Slipknot at Manchester Arena. These review videos, again, are pretty self-explanatory. If you're interested in my thoughts and opinions on the night, then keep on watching. If you're not, I'm pretty sure there's another video on the channel you can watch. Just, go to the search box and go crazy. But if you are interested, then, stick around, click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. Let's just dive straight into this Slipknot tour review. Let's start this review with the good, and for me that is the staging. It was simply amazing. It was very big, it was very multi-level. It gave members a chance to, walk all over the stage, run around, go crazy. If you haven't seen Slipknot before, they like to go crazy. It had these massive screens that were angled on the stage, kind of reminded me a little bit of solar panels. It also had these two moving floor segments on the middle level of the stage, which Sid made good use of because, if you've seen a Slipknot show, Sid likes to dance, and he made very good use of the treadmills and probably got in his 10,000 steps. Ah, yes. When it comes to Slipknot, they know how to put on an arena-sized show. I was sat in block 214, which was quite high up, so quite a bit away from the stage. But I could see the stage clearly from, where I sat. I could see all the members, I could see all the levels, I could see all the little bits and bobs they, added. And I feel like the stage was made with that in mind, so you could see the stage from all angles, all heights. Sometimes you go to an arena show and bands don't really put that much effort into people that are sat at the back or sat at the sides really high up. But Slipknot, yes, their staging, other bands could take a note out of Slipknot's book. Now, I have nothing bad to say. It's more of a meh gripe is my next point, and that is the set list. I normally bum off set lists in tour videos, but on Instagram, and they went online, and the band said it's a new decade, which means a new set list, which I am fully behind. They have a lot of songs, they have a really big back catalogue. It's just a shame when some of your favourite songs, get kicked out of rotation. I'm looking at you, Kill Pop and Snuff. Oh, it broke my heart when they had been taken off the set list, but like I said, I understand why bands do it. They can't just play the same material, otherwise it would get boring for them. It was a 17-song set list, and it actually surprised me that 5 songs came off their debut album, whereas, We Are Not Your Kind, Iowa, and Volume 3 all had kind of equal amounts of songs on the set list. All Hope Is Gone had 1. They seem to ignore or gloss over, 0.5, which maybe they did that for personal reasons, because the last tour I saw them on would have been heavily focused on that album, and that was a different point in their lives, different album cycle, different mindsets. It was a good set list. It was meh because my favourites got missed out, but it's nothing to scoff about. They have an amazing back catalogue, and hearing 20,000 plus people singing Wait and Bleed towards the end of the night was simply divine. You could see that from the looks of the band on the stage that they were in awe, that people were singing their songs back at them, and I think more so when you see a band in an arena venue rather than an intimate venue. When a lot more people sing your songs at you, it makes you feel good about yourselves. What surprised me about the night was the fact that Slipknot only brought along one support band, and that was the Legends BEHEMOTH. I seen BEHEMOTH headline at the Ritz, I believe, last year in 2019, and they were amazing. And I expected them to get a slightly better reaction because, they're opening for Slipknot. They've kind of been around a long time. They're friends with, each band is friends with one another. But they didn't actually get a great reaction. The arena was probably only half full at the time. Loads of people were stood outside smoking or, at the bar just waiting for Slipknot to come along. And I think that's the curse of the support slot, because 9 times out of 10 people are already there to see the main act, and so the support can kind of get glossed over, but no one should gloss over Behemoth. They still put on an amazing set. The staging was kind of minimal for them, which I understand, they weren't the main headline. If you get a chance to see Behemoth live, I highly recommend, you snap up a ticket, because their shows sell out, and if I think Slipknot staging is amazing, you should see what Behemoth can do in like a small intimate venue. I love Behemoth, I'll continue supporting them, and I was just more saddened that, they kind of had to coax reactions out of the crowd, and I don't think bands on their status level should have to do that. Overall, it was a great night and a great way, to kick off my 2020. This is the first band I've seen live this year, so well done Slipknot. I went with my flatmate Kate. This was her first time seeing Slipknot live, and I think she was slightly blown away by like the staging and the set list. I might also have another Behemoth fan, so well done Behemoth. It was a great night. We had so much fun. We made so many, it was nice talking to people around us, because sometimes when you do standing, you kind of ignore one another, but when you're seated and you've got a row in front and a row behind and people either side of you, you get talking, and we actually had some good conversations that kind of passed time until Slipknot came on stage. Yes, Slipknot are like a one-of-a-kind band, they're not everyone's cup of tea, I understand that, but you can't fault them for not being everyone's cup of tea, because all you have to see is the amount of effort and like heart and soul they put into like a show and like the song, like set list selection, to know they're a band that care heavily for the fans. And this was my second time seeing them, and I will happily see them for like a third, fourth, fifth time. A goal, or like on my bucket list, is to either go to Knotfest or Knotfest on Sea or Knotfest at Sea, which was trailered very heavily in the run-up to Slipknot coming on stage. I'll just have to save my money and hopefully book some days off work in the future, to go and see this band again. Yes. In the comments below, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on Slipknot. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Have you seen them live before? Let's start a conversation. What are your favourite songs, your favourite albums, your favourite memories of the band? Yeah. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion here on this channel, and trust me, most of you guys have opinions that I love reading and like clicking like and then hearting if I agree with you. Let's just wrap up this video. If you want to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. Oh, sorry. You can click subscribe, tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on the channel. At the end of the video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, because nothing's stopping you when I do upload on a weekly basis. Yeah, until next time, I'm Beth, keep listening to good music, bye.